Ah, my lonely vigil is over. Follow me, Tenno, and on no account wake the family. Despite their conflicts, they sleep in peace. But a solitary dream plagues me. You must understand, constructs cannot dream. And yet, I have. In my dream, one single name repeats. Kalimos. The memory surface, long locked away. This was no dream, Tenno. It was a precept. The Kalimos sequence. I must fulfill this dormant precept. The Kalimos sequence has begun, and it cannot be undone. I have one responsibility in the Kalimos sequence. Awaken the sleeper. But I cannot do it alone. Please, Assist me once more. I fear we are off the edge of the map, and into the domain of monsters. Master Entrati never completed his final project, the vessels. The sequence dictates they cannot awaken before the sleeper does. Do you hear that? Let us hope the sleeper is untroubled by such strangeness. Find them. Necromex, poor abandoned things, still faithfully following Master Entrati's last command, to defend. Show mercy, Tenno. End them. Master Entrati called it the Void Tongue. He feared it was meaningless, and feared more that it was not. That book was like a diary to Master Entrati. His grimoire. No doubt it holds the secrets of the vessels. And of the Kalimo sequence. Take it, Tenno. Is very active. It is reading you. I confess it galls me slightly to see a compendium of knowledge used as a weapon. But needs must. We need be in no doubt of your skill, at any rate. slabs. Better off sealed. We can only hope the sleeper has been untouched by this vast horror. This great indifference. I ask too much of you, Tenno. These horrors must be stopped! If these fragments were to unite... Destroy them swiftly, Tenno! Onward!
The next train is arriving.
A trap? Master Entrati jealously protected his most adored possessions, be they objects or people. Come, the sleeper ends.
The Kalimo sequence has begun? Did he send you? Is he? No. No, of course he didn't. That would be impossible.
This is, well, Lloyd, the original. All emotional centers very much intact. Did you have a good sleep?
Ah, the helpful necroloid my Albrecht had made, so that I might have assistance and company. Perhaps that made it easier for him to leave. Resume your duties, Construct.
Resume your duties, Construct.
Please, follow me.
This is a Tenno, an orphan of the Void. Continuing the struggle our master abandoned.
A Tenno. A deserter, presumably. Is it not aware there's a war going on? So, the war too is just a memory now.
Tenno, while Lloyd completes his inspections, you'd better meet the Cavia, a reminder of darker times. Though Master Entrati always hoped the awaited operator would be able to understand them. complete experiment, one might say.
Albrecht left a great deal incomplete. The vessels are unfinished, like a book one might one day return to. Operable, barely. The sequence dictates I am to wait for their operator. Clearly that cannot be you.
Oh, it can be. Tenno, Master Entrati's grimoire suggests you are the key. That colorless antique there? Use it.
This isn't right. The transference stream. It's being diverted.
Please note, payment processing systems are down. All ticketing stations are cash only.
Arthur, find a terminal. Check in. I need to know you made it.
Feels like there's someone in my head.
Nearly done with this bitch of a year. I wish we could just start over. Find that Dr. Entrati bastard on day one. Then I wouldn't be alone on New Year's Eve. Keep going, Arthur. Find Dr. Entrati. Follow him into hell if you have to.
It's coming up to midnight, folks. Is your PC ready for the new millennium? Or are you one of the switched-on thinkers who can tell this so-called Y2K event is just a bunch of bullpucky? Stay tuned. Here's where we find out.
escape.
So, Albrecht made it to 1999 in one piece. But that thing is still on his heels. Albrecht rarely smiled after his return from the void. And never like that. I smashed the casket for nothing! It followed him anyway! Silence, creatures! It seems the murmur overloaded your connection. Unfortunately for Albrecht's cherished POM 2, not as future-proof as the label claimed. Alas. The murmur. They're attacking the sensory network I installed. Our eyes and ears. To arms, Tenno! Play the warrior, and leave the tactics to me. Construct, I'm awake. Your one responsibility is fulfilled. Be with the family. They must be kept in the state of ignorance to which my Albrecht so wisely consigned them.
But Yes, I see. Until we meet again, Tenno.
Presumes to destroy our auditory and visual senses. In all the time I have been asleep, they have never once been so bold. Ignore the caveat, Tenno. If Albrecht ever understood Red Babel, he never bothered to share that knowledge with me. Here they come. After all those years of creeping, silent encroachment, something has changed them, stirred them up. There is a defense system of sorts. Gather enough of the floating Warframe glyphs, and they should reinvigorate the organs you're here to protect. A fallback system, in case the promised operator never showed. The necromegs never could be compelled to attack the murder. Albrecht suspected they could no longer distinguish between the indifference and himself. A theory he was reluctant to confirm. They're shifting focus. Get to the victory! Look at them. The indifference. He could have given lessons in indifference.
Come! Come!
Albrecht once thought the Carvia should have been destroyed. Failures all. But he briefly showed reluctance. And I saw no reason to punish them for his negligence. I saw off Granum's thugs. I beat back the infested. And by the void I shall see the end of these monstrosities. Dust yourself down, Tenno. We are still alive. Rejoin me, and the Kalimo sequence may proceed.
fish. Lloyd could never figure things out. We have nothing to worry about.
If the Kavir have been babbling our secrets to the Murmur, I shall immolate the lot of them. Promise or no promise? It seems Albrecht said more than we heard. Despite the signal becoming corrupted, his words to you are preserved in the transference buffer. We should extract them. But for that, the POM-2 requires a replacement board. And those are all hidden away in the Netracells. You do understand that accessing a Netracell without a key glyph is completely impossible? A key glyph. So, the Kavir have provided the very item we require. Very well. Proceed to the Netracell at your own risk, Tenno. That babbling oddity may be sending you into a trap, and if you do end up in one, I'm afraid you are on your own. Glyphs are a heavy burden for living beings to bear. Each type will impede you in its own way.
Look at these things lying around. Abandoned. Like you, Lloyd.
You are his demon, not mine. I won't listen. My apologies, Tenno. I shall refrain from further outbursts. There, a Netracell. Albrecht stored all manner of sentimental old junk in these. Insert the key. The Netracell's security apparatus is diligent. That door won't open while it can sense the murmur nearby. So eliminate them. Necromites! The lab's automated systems are trying to lock down the Netracell. Your only option is to destroy them. Sardonic aloofness. I was a fool not to see the resemblance before.
You should have left well enough alone, kiddo. It'll never get better if you keep on picking at it.
Excellent. Return to me with the bolt, Tenno. Thank you. A moment, please. Would you do the honors?
Arthur? Tenno. Forgive me. I need Lloyd to understand why I had to leave. Without him. Why I forced him to destroy the device after I had gone. And why I could never say the words he so needed to hear. If I had remained in the Deimos laboratory, Lloyd would never have been safe from him. You know of what I speak. And so I retreated to the only place in history where that entity could not easily follow, to draw his greedy eye away from Lloyd. Tenno, I require your trust. Craft the little curio whose blueprints you will find in the computer's memory. Complete the Kalemos sequence. Repair. Rebuild. When the time is right, find me.
The skin of a martyr doesn't suit you, Albrecht. If something mattered, he'd have found a way. It's too late. You heard him, Tenno. He requires your trust. So craft the bloody thing.
Kiddo, you don't want to be late again, do you?
The Jahu gargoyle. Bring it back here and we shall examine what form will do to help us. Albrecht may have told you to build that thing, but given how he used people and threw them away, he may not have cared for your safety. If that gargoyle is a threat, you must take it from the sanctum immediately. Now, activate it.
At last! If ignorance is bliss, then you, Tenno, must be ecstatic. Come on then, bring it closer. Wakey, wakey.
Where did that come from? Identify yourself!
Please, Lloyd, let them figure it out. That's it. Almost there. No. This way. Yes. Yes, very. No, we're going to be here all day, aren't we? That's the right direction. Oh, who's a good biped? Oh, and now it's wandering off again. Hello! That's the right direction. Who's a clever... Here, in the jar. What? The fish with the big brain? Yes, the fish with the big brain. Can we please finally get this interminable process over with?
Albrecht used you to give the Cavia a voice, just as he used me to keep them alive. Such a resourceful man.
So, here we are then, the best of what's left. Clearly, Papa's plan was countered. Color me surprised. Right then, we may proceed with the sequence.
You animals have observed us all this time, have you not? You've given yourself a role in the sequence?
Indeed we have. Oh, come, Lloyd. It's named after Papa's favorite pet. Spared the rod and spoiled. We know the fragmented ones are heralds of the indifference. We know the chosen operator must summon and destroy them. And regrettably, you, Lloyd, have made this impossible.
Choose your words carefully, fish.
Tenno, the grimoire is incomplete. The final page hidden away by Lloyd. Be a darling and retrieve it. That's all. Run along.
So be it. The gift of decency was clearly not bestowed upon the Cavia, Tenno. But I cannot deny the page's current status is lost.
Talk! Talk! I can talk! Hey! Hey! Oh, Mr. Lloyd! Mr. Lloyd! Where is Papa? Why did Papa leave us? Mr. Lloyd!
Papa is gone! We can all be gone too! In an instant, like... We have to keep quiet.
Allow me to boil this down for you. Should the indifference's corrupting touch reach us and take back our speech, we would be screwed. So, be a love and eradicate the murmur in this patch before the big bad gets word that Lloyd's awake and the fish is talking.
Tenno, there is some truth to what fish says. That page was the last thing my Albrecht ever wrote. Meant for me. Since I had no interest in reading his endless self-justifications, I hid it away instead. But with all this chaos, it's undetectable.
So long as the indifference is missing a digit, it is confined to the strands of Kra. Don't ask, your tiny mind would likely pop under the strain of understanding. This limitation is our one hope.
Do not patronize the Tenno fish. The strands of Kra are merely void renderings of the chains of cause and effect. Conceptually embodied timelines, if you will.
Papa's daughter excelled at explaining complicated concepts in childish terms. I see now where she learned it. I'm sure this is new. The rest of us are moments away from an extinction grim, black, and final. So, if you would be so kind, finish up so I can point you toward that sodding page! It was a long walk towards competence, but here you...
How about you give me the page instead, kiddo? Consider it part of our deal.
There. It's done. Keep it to yourself, Tenno. I'm damned if I'm giving Albrecht the last word.
upon the untimed door, and sans grimoire, we are undone! We've been rumbled!
Listen, the Murmur diverted your extraction jump. We need you back at the Sanctum, now! Hurry! It took my future. It's taking the labs inch by inch. Well, I won't let it take his bloody caviar!
The sodding indifference seeks a path through the walls, and then, Tenno, through you! Keep it at bay! and horses. Soon, it will take on mass. The grimoire must speak with its own voice.
You gave me back my sight, but I would not spare you a glance. You gave me back my voice, but I never spoke to praise you as I should have. For you were my guide, my strength, my support, my sanctuary. Even when the galleries hurled scorn upon you, your sole desire was to suffer it in my stead. On your first day of service, you aspired to be worthy of me. I only wish that I could have been worthy of you, my lord.
Tenno. No. Operator.
The strand of claw has been cut, while the indifference remains undeterred. I foresee a grim and continuing struggle to safeguard Papa's laboratory from its fell and ruinous grasp.
Indeed. I shall not waver. Protect the vessels. Repair. Rebuild. So runs the Kalimo sequence. And such is our task. In the version of the past we saw, my Albrecht said we were too late. The solution, naturally, is to arrive on time next time. You keep the murmur at bay, I shall fulfill my role. Punctuality. The Entrati family never could arrive on time without my help. And so, here I am, back to my old role, the diligent servant. Albrecht would have smiled at that, I think. He said, my last sight of your face must not be marred by tears.
We had a deal. The deal was shook. A little handshake, all it took. Though from the deal, the wee child ran.
Yet still, the end has re-begun.
Dignity. Dignity at all times. You've met the animals? The catastrophe Albrecht saddled me with? Well, any ideas? Their roles were intended to be filled by qualified personnel. People! Instead, we have this. It's bad comedy. They're imprinted with whatever information they need to function, and an understanding of our current state of affairs, including Albrecht's absence. They were sent into the void using a bell of the same design that Albrecht initially used. The void got in, somehow. Again. One of the animals was lost, and the rest came back like that. We placed them in stasis, pending a proper examination. For them, the disaster, intelligence, and selfhood all occurred only hours ago. They're psychological shrapnel, and they're all we've got. See what you can do with them. I simply do not have the time. Remain of stalwart mind, Tenno, even in the face of madness. Research keeps the Kavia busy, and that keeps them off. So much of what we do resembles magic. No wonder we found demons in the forbidden spaces. Very good, Tenno. Arcanes. The very name smacks of sorcery. Asking for trouble in my view. Oh, I'll just pop off and find something to dust. I wait upon your pleasure.
Hello? Sorry to bother. Ah, yes. Operator, correct? Drifter, perhaps? You'll find our merry band share that unconventional relationship with their appellations. I am Fibonacci. Papa's design has uplifted me to function as the coordinating factor of this little group. You, may have heard that one of our number was consigned to paradise before our return from the void. Min, Tagva's mate. Yes, most unfortunate. Too often it is the good and the young who forge our future, laying their lives upon progress's unfeeling anvil. Now, let us apply ourselves to the grand work at hand, and deny our minds melancholy's frigid caress. To work! So be it.
We've had a few setbacks, but we are going to crack on.
Eyes front, we begin. As you were.
Maybe. Is this a wall?
Big Bad should not be in here. Things in here. Make them go away. Please. Starting to smell better in here already. boomies really boom, huh? I'm starting to think maybe I shouldn't be making a nest out of some of that stuff.
Your necromech is en route to you, even as we speak. I look forward to the ensuing mayhem.
Papa left some bad things behind. That book's one of them. Listen, it's not you. It's wearing your skin, but it's not you. Kill it! It's not dead. You have to kill the smell of it. Understand? You found it! Kill it fast! You woke up a bad thing. But then you killed it. So, I guess you did okay.
Chosen operator. A friendly suggestion. You could do so much more with those melee weapons of yours. I donate my wisdom on both tool and technique. Listen well. Tennokai, a fighting technique fusing void and bestial instinct. Raw power. While I have never used Tennokai, I...
Tenno. Please, remember to hand in...
Sorry.
The great indifference spreads desolation via the mechanism of its fearsome, many-armed envoy. Vitrium scanners shall aid in locating it. Equip yourself with an Atropos probe that you may pierce the Vitrium with it.
Collect your necromech from the dispenser at your convenience. Give them hell.
Vitrium awaits. Administer the serum. Do not allow the vision to be interrupted by anything. And don't talk to it, even if you die. Take the eyes whilst we can still see them. This Vitrium's tormented visions have undoubtedly helped, but our work is not yet complete. Repeat the process. Atropos probes in your vicinity. Inject the Vitrium, Tenno, and keep it intact. We require it to see on our behalf. Rampart! Something is blinding the Vitrium! Observe! The murmur seeks to protect its eyes! Ha! I've got a tip! Adequate, but not enough. Acquire more serum and stimulate another Vitrium. Were you to assign colleagues to administer serum to multiple scanners at the same time, it would speed up the process while adding to the, excitement. Success! The Vitrium beholds the swarm! Ha ha ha! The beast sleeps here. Wake it! Comes the tide! Let it break itself against you! manifest as one. Steel yourself and attack! The murmur weeps. Ooh, my. You are quite something. Return to the sanctum. Lloyd? Oh, you are looking rested. Might there be anything I can assist? I have attempted to explain your task as simply as possible. What do you mean? No.
The bell. 1 minute, I existed only to eat and flee and breed. The next, I was me. But men, did men have time to be men? Before she and I, we were the last. Did you know that? Without her, there's no more us. No more Tagfer and men. No soft calls. No gentle nuzzling muzzle. No little Tagfers. No little mins. Ever. Fibonacci says we have to trust that it's all part of Papa's plan. How? Why? And now, I have a purpose. So the fish says. To help you. In the ways in which I have been instructed. But all I want is to be with her. Min. I understand.
One must make the best of things.
Atropos envoy lurks somewhere within the Great Indifference. To find it, administer a visionary serum to our Vitrium scanners. Atropos serum, a drug that opens perception to other realms, causing madness. Fortunately, the Vitrium lacks a mind to lose.
Collect your necromech from the dispenser at your convenience. Give them hell.
Equip yourself with an Atropos probe that you may pierce the Vitrium with it. Inject the Vitrium, Tenno, and keep it intact. We require it to see on our behalf. Can you feel that? The burner's eyes gaze upon you. Pluck them out. Between the Vitrium and the enemy! Stop them! Our quarry evades detection! More serum! More visions! Atropos probes in your vicinity! The hand of violence conceals the eye of indifference. Destroy it. Seize what lies within. Were you to assign colleagues to administer serum to multiple scanners at the same time, it would speed up the process while adding to the, excitement. There, a Vitrium. Administer the Atropos serum and defend the boggling eye as it searches. Vitrium is spent. But we must see more. Locate another probe. This can all be over quickly if you want to risk probing multiple Vitrium scanners at once. Potentially a valuable case study in risk assessment. The Vitrium stares down our target. Summon the tide now! Defeat the tide to face the one! Is that a vicious one? Steel yourself and attack! As it was written, so has it come to pass. The awaited operator has slain the many-armed envoy. Vashtav Mara Lok. Lloyd? Oh, you are looking rested. Might there be anything I can assist you with? I have some thoughts on... yes. Of course. I do hope Tagfer and... Gather the others. I have something to say to all of you. Indeed.
One must make... I'm never alone down here, Tenno. Be patient with me, Tenno. I am still adjusting to this era. Oh, I'll just... to better times ahead.
Birdtree, be a lad and distract Tagfer. Do I have your complete attention? Just learned a name for. Honor Papa's plan.
Please, remember to hand in any Volta you encounter for analysis.
What do I do? What do I do?
Difference spreads desolation via the mechanism of its fearsome, many-armed envoy. Vitrium scanners shall aid in locating it. The Atropos probes. Take one, and fill the waiting eyeball full of visionary juice. Atropos serum, a drug that opens perception to other realms, causing madness. Fortunately, the Vitrium lacks a mind to lose. Vitrium awaits. Administer the serum. Do not allow the vision to be interrupted by anything. And don't talk to it, even if you die. The eyes, they're everywhere. Grab them whilst you can. seen all that we may from this vantage, I have marked a new Atropos probe. Hurry! You require more Atropos serum. There, a Vitrium. Administer the Atropos serum and defend the boggling eye as it searches. The murmur places a hand over its eye. Swat it away, naughty hand! Were you to assign colleagues to administer serum to multiple scanners at the same time, it would speed up the process while adding to the, excitement. Insufficient! We must outstare the murmur. Fetch a probe and narcotize another Vitrium. Success! The Vitrium beholds the swarm! Ha ha ha! The beast sleeps here. Wake it! myself against you. There! The demon finally takes form. At last, it can be destroyed. As it was written, so has it come to pass. The awaited operator has slain the many-armed envoy. Vashtav Mara Lok. Come, Dagfer. Let's have you tidy up, take your mind off things.
I make exceptions for the exceptional. Let's check what's next.
Your attention, please. You have your orders.
One must make the best of things.
Oh.
Spreads desolation via the mechanism of its fearsome, many-armed envoy. Vitrium scanners shall aid in locating it. Equip yourself with an Atropos probe, that you may pierce the Vitrium with it. The Vitrium awaits. Administer the serum. Do not allow the vision to be interrupted by anything. And don't talk to it, even if you die. The murmur stares back at us. Oh, take its eyes. They will lead you to your target. Quickly now. Do not allow anything near our Vitrium. Good, but not enough. Acquire more serum and stimulate another Vitrium. Open that waiting eye into the abyss, Tenno, and defend it whilst the serum does its potent work. Fresh serum, take it. It's yummy. We have seen all that we made on this vantage. I have marked a new Atropos probe. The hand of violence conceals the eye of indifference. Destroy it. Seize what lies within. Success! The Vitrium beholds the swarm! Ha ha ha! The beast sleeps here. Wake it! Defeat the tide to face the one! There! The demon finally takes form. At last, it can be destroyed! as it was written, so has it come to pass. The awaited operator has slain the many-armed envoy. Vashtav Mara Lok.
Please, remember to hand in any Voca you encounter for analysis.
Lloyd? Do I have your complete attention? Gather the others. I have something to say. What? Off you trot.
So, one-sided Mr. Tagford is very still and very quiet. Like a dead thing in the hot green thing I think that came from. Jungle. He must be practicing. Mr. Tagford? Wow, he's really good at that. Dead thing. Is Min a dead thing? Can my friends be dead things? Can I be a dead thing? Oh, Papa will bring her back. Papa can do that. Papa won't let us be dead things. Papa, bark, loves us. Yes, bark, yes, bark, bark. Mr. Fishanachi, he'd know. Papa's plan, he said. So, you got it.
Pull it together. Who, me? Papa never wanted anyone to know what he was up to. That's why he built the Netra cells. Little hideaway vaults. Not even Lloyd knows what he got up to in there. I want to know. I can get you into the anchor hold, where Albrecht stored all his key glyphs. Yeah, okay.
Now that you're here Tenno. I forget what one is meant to do with I'm quite content down here, I assure you. A chap has to have his space. Company is always welcome down here.
Lloyd, when you've a moment, I've prepared an efficiency optimization plan for the Gavia, and I believe you'll be pleased by my conclusions.